na na. Na 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 na. Start a fade. You'll be alright, alright.
Is Joe the Juggernaut Joyce coming back to his rightful place on the coast, and he is coming in March-ish time. Let me counterpunch. I'm glad to see Joe Joyce is back. I'm glad to see he's not a quitter. You know, he has 3 losses. It's unfortunate they were back-to-back. He did win a fight in between those losses, kind of similar to Deontay Wilder, to be fair. But he's still here, you know, and he says he has a lot left. He says that he would love a rematch with Daniel Dubois. So, you know, it's always something left to look forward to when you got a fight that you can fight. You know what I mean? A realistic fight, because Joe Joyce was the first one that popped that cherry of Daniel Dubois. If you guys can remember, after he almost popped that eye like a ketchup packet, right? So, you know, it goes without saying. I think Daniel Dubois, since he did mention it in a recent interview, has that on his dome. Okay, so I do think that, you know, if Joe Joyce redeems himself and he makes himself credible and he piles up some wins, a couple wins, that's all, you know, he might get the opportunity to take on Daniel Dubois. And that may be with or without the belt, because we don't know what's going to happen February 22nd. Let's keep it real, people. So it is what it is. I think that Joe Joyce, you know, still deserves to be back there. I mean, he had a war with Derek Chisora, which a lot of people thought that if he was still at himself, he should have beat Derek Chisora. But I tell people this, you know, it's not where you used to be, it's where you're at. You know what I mean? And if you can still compete, by God, let you still compete. He may not be where he used to be, but it's a such thing that I always admire about fighters, being a wounded warrior, rated R. But no, I think Joe Joyce, as long as he wants to compete, let him compete. I think he likes the battle. I think he likes the combat of it all. You know, the physicalities of it all, getting in there, you know, doing what he can do. And for the most part, it has helped him, and he has been successful. You know, I do wonder where his chin is at. I do wonder where his mentality is really at. You know, if the gas tank is there and he still has the punching power, I think he needs to work more on defense. But it's Joe the Juggernaut Joyce, because he's not the fastest fighter in the world, but he is one of the busiest and still one of the most exciting. So I think that's what we need to look at when it comes to Joe the Juggernaut. You guys tell me what you think of Joe returning to the ring this year, March-ish. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!